Conor Mcgregor made his return to UFC.
Yes, sir.
Long and like.
Big say, like, you try.
You know, what?
Comment down below who you think Conor should face next. Is it Jorge? Is it Usman?
Andy Joshua.
You know.
One.
Oh yes, boom!
We're back.
You know how it is.
This is I don't even know what episode of the podcast
I don't
this
know.
is.
It don't matter.
But
It don't matter. It don't matter.
we don't need numbers. You put the quality. Guy on the left,
You know how it is.
Thom Dela Cruz, and his brother, my guy, Troy Dela Cruz.
Okay. Yes,
Mate,
sir.
you got two of the Dela Cruzes today. It's a lucky day.
No one actually knows that he's my brother. You know.
Big bro.
I'm gonna
Big
fight
dream.
so. But yeah. Let's get on to business.
So there's a little event on at the weekend. Well, basically Sunday morning for us because we live in a shit country with shit time zone. Conor McGregor made his return to UFC.
Yes, sir.
Long awaited. People were skeptical about what they see. Were we going to see the Conor McGregor? Were we going to see?
Everyone was skeptical apart from
crackhead.
Donald Cerrone. That's what I'm saying.
Donald Cerrone learned real quick. But I think I know what Thom expected. You expected Cowboy to pick up a W.
No. I didn't want to. I knew that we spoke about this,
we
sir.
Did. If you look at the previous episode,
I was like, I wanted Donald to win, but I wanted obviously. I knew that Conor would probably be the more superior striker.
I don't know, Troy. What did you think was going to happen before?
I wanted Conor to win. I thought he was going to
Yes. By the way, they both support Conor.
I thought it was going to be second round because Mystic Mac. That's what he said.
Yeah.
One of these ones here, gun leaning in that. I said that's how I pulled it off. So.
That's the strangest attempt at knocking someone out I've ever seen in my life. It was actually effective as well.
That's strange, but it broke his nose. Definitely.
I think
I did the job in it, so that's what I'm gonna start doing. Like, see, people start chatting to me, be like, headbutt, because headbutt, you're gonna mess up your face. I don't want to ruin my face. You know what I'm saying?
But you need to like.
Big say, like, you chatting.
You know you got a twitch. You know you got a twitch. Like,
Russ, man.
trying to gun lean. But no, it's just like you couldn't do that against someone the same height. You couldn't do that against someone that's the same height as you. You'd actually have to duck down.
Yeah.
Because of that height advantage that Donald had, which was I think definitely
6'1".
Yeah, bigger than Nate Diaz. I think he looked bigger, taller than Nate Diaz.
Yeah, because Nate Diaz was like 5'11".
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And the way he drove that shot up, even Donald was like.
Literally, Donald had no clue of what happened in that event. Like,
nah, that wasn't even an event for him.
That's literally, that's basically sums up
One head kick.
Yeah.
One head kick didn't land.
Conor blocked it.
Yeah, he outstruck him by 19 significant strikes to 0.
Yeah. All the talk. Wait. Let me just put it out there. Yeah. All the talks about Donald not showing up, clearly he hasn't backed nothing up. Like, I love Donald, but. It's just, I think he needs to, throw in the towel and, that's it. I mean, he got a big paycheck. He even said thank you to Conor on the press conference. So, fair enough to him, innit? Because, I probably would say thank you to Conor.
How much did he get?
Like, Conor, if you want to ever fight anyone, 40 seconds, if that's all it takes, 40 seconds, I'm more than happy to sign that paper. Give me that paper. Give me that paper.
You got at least 2 mil, I think. 2 mil. The prediction was at least 2 mil. Then Conor claimed 80 mil, but I'm not sure.
Plus win bonus as well.
Yeah. No. I think that was the whole shit.
Nah, you get 80 mil plus win bonus.
I think he was including 80 mil from winning, turning up.
80 mil?
That's what he claimed. I don't know if it's true.
No. Conor's got a mouth, so.
Yeah, I mean, speak it to existence, he might get 80 mil. But I was a bit disappointed in the fact that the fight didn't go on for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see how he looks at 170 now. He looked a little bit more. He definitely looked bigger, but he didn't look as fluffy as he did. Yeah.
No.
He looks like an athlete.
Yeah, Conor's blessed with genetics. Like, I must admit, his genetics is superior. Like,
his lats were massive.
Yeah, bro, his lats and biceps are big.
Arnold 2020.
If he actually decides to do like what's it called, bodybuilding, he'll be like the Dorian Yates of the next Dorian Yates.
Conversation.
But I think because there's still a lot of questions that are unanswered when you start someone in 40 seconds. You don't know. It was just one clean counter for a high kick with another high kick, rocked him. and then just pulverised him on the floor. I thought it was a late stoppage personally. I thought it could have been stopped after 1 or 2.
I think it was right because it's not like it was out cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
So,
It
was
well,
still
he had to, the referee had to give him. Who was the referee? Was it Herb Dean?
Yeah.
Was Herb Dean, yeah, he had to give Donald a chance, innit? But you can just tell as soon as he like, what's it called?
Yeah, when he comes out like that.
Yeah, that was it.
Very when Jorge beat
Very Donald. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Very Donald, like.
He always seems to. You can never starch Cowboy. Like he doesn't go unconscious. It's always TKOs. He's rarely ever KO'd.
Yeah.
But I just thought, distance-wise, Conor's distance control was good that fight.
Yeah.
He looks fluid. I don't know how fast he looked because it was too hard to see because it was one boink and he was down.
But you know what? Because when he threw that head kick, I thought he was gonna throw a straight left instead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that's probably what he worked on.
That feint was
it's
smooth.
Cowboy was like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
What, just boink.
Cowboy, yeah. Cowboy looked like a punching bag. Like.
He basically was. The guy just got ragdolled.
I feel bad for him because, like I said, I like him, but
He's happy.
I like him, but now he can have a solid gold toilet if he wants one. He's balling now. That's career.
Extra 7 figures in his account.
I'd retire. What's the
That's
point?
probably more than his career ends.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, red panty night, innit? If he doesn't have concussion, he probably celebrated well. He'll probably have another kid in that month. But I think the bigger talking point about all of this is what's next for
what
Lucky
is
Charm.
next? Comment down below what you guys think. Comment down below who you think Conor should face next. Is it Jorge? Is it Usman?
Andy Joshua.
You know, Usman versus who's he fighting?
Usman's fighting. Well, Usman doesn't actually have a fight yet.
Yeah, but you know, I wouldn't say Conor's gonna get that fight purely because but.
It might be. You never know.
Well, there was a
He's fighting Ferguson though.
Yeah, I don't think.
Alright then, let's start from you. Who do you want Conor to fight next?
Brock Lesnar.
Huh?
Brock Lesnar.
Probably Masvidal, whatever he.
Masvidal, yeah.
Masvidal, yeah.
You see, you
I'm Masvidal as well.
Yeah. So we all agree on that part.
Yeah.
I think because they both Masvidal's old.
See if they fight though. See how the BMF belt doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
It does now.
It would make it mean something.
Oh, yeah.
It does mean something.
It will bust down.
It does mean something because he still holds it.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be a legitimate title as long as there's always obviously a character like them.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're not gonna always get characters like them.
It's only them 3 personalities that suits it.
Yeah,
Everything
sure.
like
I think-
UFC. No one else has that personality.
Yeah, there's no one you really look at and go, you're like a proper savage.
Kobe
in
guy
that
just-
position.
Yeah, if
Kobe
Vanderlei Silva was still like around, maybe.
Yeah, Vanderlei Silva.
Rampage Jackson.
Rampage.
Rampage, yeah. So
Or like maybe Nick Diaz if he came back.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Any Diaz, anyone that, even Cameron Diaz, fam. Any Diaz, they're all
she's
bad.
too tame to be a
They're all
BMF.
bad, man.
But no, I think for me personally, I think timing wise, I think they should let Jorge fight Usman first. But then there's a risk that if Jorge loses, then his momentum drops. Because if you can have the welterweight title and the BMF title on the line against Conor, there's no fight bigger than that. Even the Khabib fight wouldn't be as big as this.
Exactly.
Imagine Conor's walking around the BMF title on one shoulder, the welterweight title on the other shoulder,
Yeah.
proper 12 in his hand.
Yeah.
The guy, that would probably break the 2.6 million pay-per-views that Khabib did.
Yeah.
I think that would make 3 million pay-per-view buys.
Alright, the Khabib rematch, if they do a rematch again, it will be massive.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I already said this. Conor is not going to beat Khabib.
Because-
Khabib.
I hope he does.
Yeah,
I'll
obviously.
Yeah. No, you can swear.
No,
off
you can
Conor,
swear.
Thom.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this.
I mess with Conor heavy.
Yeah.
From day, like literally, you see how you mess with Conor with you mess with Conor.
Yeah.
I think even before you. I'm not sure.
The only
I'm not
time
sure.
I wouldn't back Conor is if he goes against Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Pacquiao
But
will
he's
destroy-
been
if it's
messing around
boxing,
with
if it's
Black from
boxing,
the beginning.
there's probably another episode. Pacquiao will destroy him. But there's another episode.
Yeah, if I was him though, I'd sign the contract, get the money, and just head kick him for banner. Just knock him out because
Then
No, let's talk about that another day.
See if you had his
But let's not ruin the moment of you to what's it called?
I think this is like, for me, like the Khabib fight. I think I went back and watched the first one a while ago. Actually, not a while ago, like 2 weeks ago. And considering he was drunk nearly every day, he was off his nut and cocaine, hadn't been training properly. he didn't do as badly as
He
what
still
people
won one
think.
round, and the one round that he won was
Yeah,
In the first round.
yeah, no, third round. And that was after being.
First round he almost got stopped. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought the fight was gonna be finished. Like,
First round he was getting wrestle fucked. Second round he was getting
ground
wrestle
and
fucked.
pounded like a
Yeah.
ping pong.
But I think if it's this Conor that turns up, if someone actually wants to be there,
Yeah.
you never know. I mean, it's still a horrible fight. and I
But
don't
what weight class would you want it in?
It'd have
Did
to
you
be
not see what Floyd
55.
Mayweather posted on Instagram?
Mate, that
Who?
looked like
Who?
his child. Floyd Mayweather posted two things. It
This
was
one.
Habib v Mayweather and Conor v Mayweather. It looked like someone's child photoshopped it.
Follow me, man. Well, just fight Pacquiao again. That's
He's
a
a
better
culture.
fight than any other fight. Bro.
He's a culture vulture. He can't stay. He needs to do
Just-
something to
yeah.
stay relevant.
Mhm.
And it's either buying something dumb or saying something dumb.
Yeah.
For a guy that's made so much money, he does talk a lot of shit. And it's not like shit talk, it's just talking shit. But I think the Habib fight's definitely, I think he's going to be on call just in case one of them pulls out. Because if that happens again, Dana White might have a heart attack if someone pulls out of this fight.
Ferguson and
Yeah.
Yeah. Because how many times have they tried doing it? Like 3 times is
This
it?
will be the 5th time now.
5th time.
5th time.
Mad.
And I recommend viewers as well, but don't hold me liable because you might break my legs. Put a lot of money on Tony to win now. I believe this is the end of Habib. Tony's going to obliterate him.
No, it will be a very close fight. But if there's one fight that can beat Khabib, it's
Ferguson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get tired.
He doesn't get tired.
You've
His
seen Khabib
legs
tired.
dexterity is the best. Like literally, he's basically like I spoke to you about before. And he's basically got 4 arms because his legs are.
Yeah.
back.
Even if he's on the ground, he'll still be
That's what I'm
tired.
saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's
I
not
think
like
it's in New York as well, and they like to stop fights early because of cuts. Tony's going to cut him up. I think he's a 3rd, 4th round stoppage because Tony's going to cut him up with the
But
elbows.
the elbows, isn't
But
it?
we've never seen Khabib.
Yeah, we've never seen.
We've never really seen
him.
Khabib in trouble. That's why it's so easy to say
Yes,
that
yeah.
he's gonna beat anyone and everyone. It's like GSP back in the day. No one, he was untouchable because of his wrestling. But obviously when he was young, he lost against Montero. But that was just like a fluke, and he proved that it was a fluke.
I mean, if you look at Habib's record as well, the only really top level fighter he's beat, when top level, is Conor. Because Poirier, I wouldn't class as a top level fighter. He had his little run last year, but it wasn't like anything amazing.
It was amazing that he beat flipping what's his name? Holloway.
Yeah, I was shocked about that. I think Holloway just.
So that definitely proves something.
I think Holloway could have won that fight if he had stayed and was putting more pressure on him.
Yeah.
Every time he led the exchange, he was winning that.
Exactly.
But I think Habib v Tony, Tony's gonna be the best fighter Habib's ever faced, and definitely the best jiu-jitsu practitioner Habib's ever faced. And I think we saw what happened when Dustin fought Habib, when Habib gave his back away when he was in that guillotine.
Yeah.
If he does that to Tony's gonna just submit him.
He's got skinny
over.
arms, skinny legs, so that shit's gonna go.
Yeah, so that could mean that I think Conor would fight Tony.
He would. Conor would fight anyone. Don't get
Yeah.
twisted.
Tony would
fight anyone.
But Conor, I told you, fight me, man. I need that money, bro.
Mate, I'll take 500k.
I'll share it with Lewis. I'll share it with one of your fans at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be greedy like that. You know, I'll buy him a Rolls Royce that he was riding with on
I'll take
what's it
that.
called? On Embedded.
I'll take that.
That 4 boy.
Yeah, that's
wild.
oh.
Too bossy, man.
No, that's ridiculous.
Too bossy.
He's sponsored by Rolls Royce, I think. He's got some endorsement deal with them. Because he doesn't pay for them. I think they give them to him.
Yeah.
He's coming up the royal family. I swear.
He's the royal family of Ireland, King of Ireland. But I think but going back to what should be next, in an ideal world, it should be Jorge. And I think it should be after Habib v Tony. I think we should look at like an early June, July date for that, because there's not really any fights planned for them. Generally, people around then are more like lit. People are happier then because it's hot weather.
Yeah.
People have time off, and then but also you've got to compete with the World Cup, not the World Cup, sorry, the Euros and the Olympics.
I don't
So
think
you might need to. I
don't
bet
think
different
they'll
markets,
clash
and
there. Yeah, very different markets. And there will be different times as well. You can understand. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's true. I think, but I would think Jorge versus Conor would break the pay-per-view record.
Yeah.
The personalities.
Let's not
Personalities.
especially if they if let's say Jorge wins the welterweight belt.
Yeah.
And after Habib and Conor
Off.
the sport.
That's never ever been done before as well. 2 belts on the line.
No, never.
So-
I don't know if they'll class it as a belt.
What, the BMF?
Yeah.
I mean, technically it is, isn't it? Because they made it official.
Yeah, I
that it's
suppose,
gonna be
yeah.
a belt. So
The belt's ugly though. I don't like.
Yeah, I thought
It's
for a
disgusting,
BMF
innit?
belt,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so much better.
So I could decide something better than that.
It
man.
looked rushed.
Yeah.
I think, imagine Conor wants it redone for the
It looks like a
It probably
literally,
would.
it literally looks like a WWE belt.
Yeah,
to be
but
honest.
even WWE did it better, like the old ECW belts and stuff. But I think that is literally the only fight that makes sense. You've got two. It takes two to tango, and both of them have the personalities.
Yeah.
You saw how he turned up to the fight yesterday in the Versace bathrobe with his own. Is it tequila he's selling, or he's got his own tequila or something?
Is it?
Yeah.
Smart guy though.
And he's the exact same bathrobe that Conor wore leading up to the Floyd Mayweather fight. So he was thinking about that as well. And I think you saw the fans' reaction to Jorge. That was probably the second biggest reaction out of anyone that was there. So
He's gonna be USA versus
Mexico.
UK.
Oh, so
USA,
He's
Cuban.
Mexican, yeah.
Oh, Cuban.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cuban.
whatever, yeah. But he's from Florida.
Well, that's
yeah.
like a proper killer versus
Yeah.
an Irishman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's leave it there then.
Yeah, let's leave it there.
What
like
do you guys
cliffhanger.
think should be next for Conor? Should it be Masvidal, Khabib, or whatever way?
Gaethje, maybe?
Yeah. Well, let us know what you guys.
How long has it been filming? 15 minutes.
15
That was quick, you know.
Trust. Time flies.
Yeah. We don't want to make it too
Trust.
long.
Time flies when you talk about
Because
Conor
we
McGregor.
can talk about Conor in the next few weeks coming up in it.
Yeah.
See what comes up.
He was
innit?
fighting in March.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But I don't
Yeah,
think
after that fight, it's 40 seconds, isn't it? So
Right,
really
the more
true.
he
that's-
fights, the more the UFC makes money. So
Yeah, I'd say that
Dana White's gonna be loving it, bro.
there's an aura around combat sport when Conor McGregor's name is mentioned.
100%.
Like, and
There you go, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so this video is going to be gone.